You know what? I don't think anyone is ready for what Polkadot's about to do in 2024 because they've been building relentlessly this past bear market, and it's all about to come to fruition. I'm talking about a bunch of their catalysts and milestones that are about to happen, and in this video, I'm going to break them all down for you. So if you're a DOT holder or thinking about it, then you gotta watch this video, and just FYI, this was made possible by a Polkadot Treasury grant. Alright, so let's start at the top with two huge upgrades that are going to take Polkadot's tech to the next level. The first one is simply called Polkadot 2.0, and this upgrade is really deserving of that grand name because it completely replaces the parachain auction system that Polkadot is so famous for. If you don't remember, Polkadot currently does parachain auctions, which means that teams have to win an auction in order to get a parachain slot to build their application on. But if you take a step back and think about it more broadly, those parachain auctions are just a way to allocate Polkadot's computational resources, right? Well, that's what they're looking to improve with Polkadot 2.0 with a new concept called core time. Core time is essentially Polkadot 2.0's version of block space, but instead of allocating it in a more rigid manner, they now have elastic cores, which can change depending on the demand across the network. And conceptually, it looks like this on the right. So instead of leasing it out for a set period like they currently do, you'll be able to purchase core time in bulk or through a pay-as-you-go model. This means that it's going to be way more flexible and affordable for developers, as they may not need 2 years worth of block space if they're only looking to build some lightweight or short-term app, right? So this is going to unlock a ton of new innovation in Polkadot land. And in general, it means that Polkadot's overall block space will be better utilized, with less resources remaining idle. Now, in terms of impact to the DOT token, well, teams won't have to lock them up for a 2-year period anymore, so the liquidity of DOT should greatly increase across the ecosystem. Additionally, they plan to introduce a burning mechanism for the revenue generated by these core time sales, so that'll be an amazing deflationary force for DOT when it passes. Anyhow, the second big tech upgrade on the horizon is called asynchronous backing, or async backing for short. Now this is a major upgrade that actually comes before Polkadot 2.0 because it's needed to enable the agile core time model that I mentioned earlier. So basically, async backing improves the block execution process, allowing for more frequent and efficient block proposals. Just to throw some numbers out there, this upgrade will cut in half the block time of parachains to 6 seconds and potentially boost their throughput 8x as well. I don't want to go super deep into all the nitty-gritty details here, but just know that this is a foundational upgrade that will take Polkadot scaling to the next level. I'm talking about 1 million TPS and beyond for their throughput. But while that is in the more distant future, it should increase throughput and reduce latency in the short term. So this is something to keep a close eye on, and it's expected to roll out gradually in Q2 and Q3 of this year. Now, let's move on to another category of catalysts for Polkadot, and that'd be all the ecosystem products and protocols about to launch. These are really exciting because these are the things that we end users can actually use. So the first one is called the Hyperbridge. This is a truly decentralized and trustless bridge that utilizes Polkadot as its backbone. It operates without intermediaries, which makes it quite unique and also way more secure. And it does so by leveraging the security mechanisms of the blockchains that it connects to. So yeah, Hyperbridge could potentially help all the new Ethereum Layer 2 blockchains become secured by Polkadot. And if that happens, it'd be huge for Polkadot adoption. Now, the next bridge is called Snowbridge, and that's the general purpose bridge between Polkadot and Ethereum. Their plan is to launch as a common goods bridge on the proposed Bridge Hub parachain. And basically, they'll enable communication between any parachain and Ethereum by using Polkadot's special messaging protocol called XCMP. So yeah, that should be huge for adoption as well, as it connects all the parachains out there with a vast amount of apps and liquidity in Ethereum. Now, one more bridge that I gotta mention is the Polkadot to Kusama bridge that will also go through the Bridge Hub parachain. While this video is about Polkadot, well, this bridge will greatly benefit Kusama as well, as their ecosystem can now tap into all the Polkadot protocols and liquidity, which is huge for both sides. Anyways, moving on, there's a new project called Tansy Network, which will kickstart the app chain revolution in Polkadot land. Basically, Tansy makes it super easy for devs to build app chains on Polkadot. With their tools and resources, they claim that devs will be able to launch their apps in less than 1 hour. So this is huge because I think this could help Polkadot grab some of Cosmos' market share when it comes to the budding app chain sector. Now, last but not least, there's an upcoming data availability or DA solution that was just announced recently with the codename Sugondat. Now, DA has been really hot lately with the rise of Celestia and everybody aping into their TIA token. But this project essentially looks to provide data availability as a service, most likely to Ethereum rollups, but by using Polkadot's architecture and resources to do so. Its goal is to make all those rollups become secured by Polkadot. And if you couldn't tell by now, this is the entire vision of Polkadot. They're aiming to be such a flexible and performant platform that they can secure everything, be it DA solutions, enterprise dApps, you name it. Anyhow, those were the ecosystem products that I'm excited about. But now let's take a big step back and look at some even higher level catalysts that are coming soon. The first of which is that a lot more enterprises are about to work with Polkadot parachains, and that will also make them secured by Polkadot, by the way. I mean, just look at this list. These are all the companies that have some sort of partnership or working relationship with Polkadot parachains already, and there's some giant names in the mix. But my point is that this enterprise adoption is just going to speed up in the bull market, so we'll see a lot more of that in 2024. But one particular sector that's going to drive a lot of action for Polkadot is the gaming sector, and that's actually my second ecosystem catalyst to have on your radar. First and foremost, Parity, one of the parent organizations behind Polkadot, partnered with Unity Games to join their Verified Solutions program. This is massive because Unity is the gaming engine behind massive million-player games such as Pokemon Go and Call of Duty Mobile. And now, with this partnership, game developers can utilize Polkadot solutions to build Web3 components into their games. So if this isn't a monumental step forward for the future of blockchain gaming, then heck, I don't know what is. Oh, and also Mythical Games is finally going to onboard onto Polkadot as previously planned, so that should also be huge as they're the project behind NFL Rivals, which is the first blockchain game officially licensed by the NFL. So yeah, enterprises in gaming are definitely two strong catalysts for Polkadot, but my last ecosystem Polkadot is way more general, and it's the flood of marketing that's about to come to Polkadot land. This isn't the team doing marketing in a centralized fashion though, it's all the OpenGov marketing proposals that have already been approved and are set to be executed. If you haven't been following along, a bunch of big creators, media companies, you name it, have submitted proposals and gotten them approved. I'm talking Laura Shin, Real Vision by Raoul Pal, and even Ivan on Tech and Crypto Banter if their proposals pass. So all of them will be giving Polkadot consistent coverage over the next year, and that could help take their name recognition to the next level. Now, speaking of marketing in a decentralized manner, that brings us to another huge catalyst that's about to come, which is Polkadot's Decentralized Futures program. So this program is going to distribute 20 million USD and 5 million DOT to support various individuals and teams that are helping grow the Polkadot ecosystem. They say that the main objective of this program is to expand the ecosystem by kickstarting these teams that'll eventually become self-sustainable. But yeah, I know that may be kind of vague, but we've already seen proposals like this alliance that will bring together an experienced team of marketing, biz dev, and communications professionals to help Polkadot along those lines. So I, for one, will be eagerly waiting to see what'll come out of this. But it's definitely super important for Polkadot, as their team can't do these functions themselves if they want to maintain their best-in-class decentralization. Anyhow, my next catalyst comes from a completely different angle, and it's all the retail or community activity going on. For example, the Memecoin craze has also taken over Polkadot land. If you haven't been following along, we had the first meme coin in Polkadot called Pink, and then a new one that has yet to launch called Dead, which may get hundreds of thousands of dollars supporting it through a big marketing agency that'll do media campaigns for that meme coin. So yeah, we've seen how meme coins can bring a ton of attention and activity to blockchain's ecosystem. So if these do well, then it should do wonders for Polkadot as well. But yeah, there you have it, all the catalysts for Polkadot ranging from the tech to new products to community meme coins. And I bet these will launch Polkadot to the next level as it helps out from multiple different angles, all of which are important. So let me know what you are most excited about in Polkadot land, and if you want to learn more about any of these catalysts, then just check out my links below.